Guys, welcome to Wide Receiver University. This is Cody, and I am so excited to finally be doing interviews with wide receivers around the nation. And today we got someone who is very elite. He actually leads the nation in touchdown receptions. He is a receiver at Vanderbilt University, and I don't want to keep him waiting. So here he is, Will Sheppard from Vanderbilt University. Say what's up, Will.
Good.
Nice. All right, Will, you are from Louisiana, right?
Indeed.
Nice. All right, and you were a three-star recruit out of high school, and he only had one Power Five recruit offer. And I know I saw UTSA, I saw a few other Group of Fives, but what made you choose one Power Five out of none? Because a lot of recruits might say, "Nah, I don't want to do that," and they take the easier road. But what made you pick that one?
Well, I always knew in my head that I was a P5 guy, and I always wanted to play in the SEC, whether it be, when I was in high school, being from Louisiana, my team was LSU, so that's where I wanted to go, but the only opportunity I had was SEC and Vanderbilt, so I was like, might as well just take it and roll with it. Still going to be playing the same people, same competition, all that, so I did.
Nice, nice. Now, can you tell me a little bit about your high school? You're from Louisiana. How many students were there? How many kids were on the team? Man, what was recruiting like back then? And how was high school different from when you got to college?
Oh, man, let's see. I played Division 5A, so that's like one of the biggest divisions in Louisiana. So there's a good amount of kids there, a good amount of people on the team. But yeah, I think I was under recruited personally. You know, I started getting a lot of interest late my senior year. I had a big blow my senior year, so I was getting a lot of interest towards the first signing date. And Vanderbilt kind of put the pressure on me because I committed to them before signing day. They put the pressure on me a little bit.
Did you take any official visits to Vanderbilt?
Yeah, I did. I took an official to Vanderbilt, right when the season ended in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, so they put the pressure on me, so I was like, I could have waited and signed at a later date, maybe got offers from other schools, but I was like, I'm just going to go with this and see where this takes me. I'm going to trust the process and all that. As for what's different for high school to college, I'd say the speed of the game itself. You know, when you step out there as a freshman, everything's moving so fast. You don't really know what's going on. You're just trying to line up and get where you need to be.
Yeah.
But I think now, being a junior, the game slowed down a lot. You know, you realize it's the same game you've been playing since you're little. It's not really that different. So, yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing for me.
Nice. All right, well, you had probably one of a recruit's worst nightmares happen to you when you got to Vanderbilt. So you recruited by Coach Mason, right?
Sir.
Yeah. All right. And then after your first year there, he left, right? He was no longer with the program. And then I just want to know what's going through your mind at that time, because if I'm a new recruit, I'm loving Vanderbilt, maybe I'm not, but the guy that recruited me, the guy who wanted me, is now gone. What's your mentality like?
Oh, man, I definitely, when that happened, the whole team was kind of in shock. We didn't know what was going to happen next, where we were going to go, what we were going to do. But I kind of just stuck with it. You know, I played a little bit my freshman year, mostly special teams. So I was like, you know what, sophomore year, I'm going to give this thing a try with a new staff and see what happens. And ultimately, Coach Lee came in. He brought along a good staff of guys. I talked to pretty much all of them every day. And then I just got a new receiver coach this year again, Coach Bailey, who I really like a lot. That's my guy. And so I think it worked out for the better, honestly.
Nice. Did you have thoughts of transferring?
Actually, I did not have thoughts of transferring.
Okay, yeah. Because I know now with the transfer portal, everyone can go and they get immediate eligibility, so it's an easier route. But a lot of kids don't stick with the harder route, so that's pretty cool that you stuck around. And now, obviously, it's showing that you're doing your thing. And that leads me to my next question. So every football team has their guy. An offense has their guy. It's who they rely on. It's the driving force of the team. And if you don't, you're not very good. But Vanderbilt is on the up, man. This is a new Vanderbilt I haven't seen. But they got their guy in Will Sheppard. And I'll keep yourself humble. I'll say all the good stuff for you, right? But you're the guy, man. When you want to look at the box score, 15 targets in the last game. It's clear that the offense is running through you. And I want to know, at what point did you realize that, man, I can be the guy? or at what point did you realize I am the guy? Just what was that like? What was the mentality like of knowing that all that weight is on your shoulders in a good way?
I think for us, we have a very, I'd say, productive offense. We got good quarterbacks. Our line has improved a lot since last year. They're doing a really good job this year. We got Ray Davis at running back. He's leading. I think he might be top. I know he's top 5 in the SEC for yards. He might be up there in the country too for yards. We got other receivers. Quincy, he's been hurt, but he's about to come back in a couple weeks. We got a freshman who I think is probably going to be a freshman All-American, Jaden McGowan, real fast guy. You probably seen him.
Yep.
But for me, when I realized that I could compete and be one of the guys in like the SEC and the nation and stuff, I think last year I realized that like my first big game against UConn, I had over 100, like 2 touchdowns. And then when we got the SEC play, South Carolina, I had a really big game too. I had like 116 yards off 3 catches and a touchdown. I think that's when I realized that I could really compete in this league.
That UConn, this is a separate note. That UConn game, I watched a lot of your highlights. Has my favorite route from you, my favorite play from you, man. I'll try and include a clip for the viewers, but this man runs it out and up, and he went out, bit so hard, catches it in contact. 2 guys collide against each other, and this guy runs in for the tutty. That was a pretty sick play. That was one where I was watching. I was like, man, this is the guy right here.
Yeah, I actually got hit pretty hard on that play. My mouthpiece came out like a picture. My chin straps like on my neck.
I'm gonna have to find that picture. That's pretty cool. But yeah, but you still went in. That's what elite is, though. All right, man. Little quick subject change. You had in this last game against Northern Illinois a quarterback change, right? AJ Swan, true freshman, came in, and normally Mike Wright was the quarterback. I'm not trying to talk about them, but what was your mentality? What is your mentality like when a new quarterback comes in for you as far as a receiver goes? Because I know there's chemistry differences. There's a lot of variables that go into playing receiver, but does anything change for you? Or, man, am I just getting open? I'm going to help my guys.
I don't think really anything changes. You know, they both work hard in practice, both help each other out, and we're as a team confident both of them being out there. But I think to make it easier on AJ, especially him being the true freshman, just get open, just make it easier for him to make reads, make it easier to make throws, all that stuff. And I think Saturday he showed his talent too, you know, making big plays all game long.
Nice. All right. Now, one last football question, then we'll get into some fun questions. But take me through, I'll give you time to think about it, your favorite football play. It can be high school, it could be college, but what's a play that you remember in your career? I just want you to describe it to me. What was the DB doing? What was defense in? What was your route? What happened on that play? What was going on?
I would say my favorite play was my first catch in college. I remember it was they threw me out.
Who were you playing?
We played Florida.
Okay.
They threw me out there. I was going against Marco Wilson was the corner. I think he might be on the Cardinals right now.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
It was a freeze play, so no play. If they jump outside, you're gonna take a shot. They jump. Kencio throws it up, and I kind of went over him and got the ball, and I ended up on like ESPN and all that. So.
Oh, I'm gonna find that play. That's sick. Yep. That's cool. That's one to remember. All right, that's enough of that. Well, I'm gonna give you some quick questions, then we're out of here. All right. Who was your favorite receiver growing up?
Favorite receiver growing up, probably either Julio Jones or Calvin Johnson.
Good answers. All right. Favorite route to run?
I like double moves. I like post corners, post out, all those kinds of sluggos. Nice. You know, the out.
Yeah.
You saw.
Yep. Out and up. I like a good sluggo. If you can do it right. If you take it in and then go up and actually sell the fake, then it hits right. All right. What's your pregame song? What's going to get you hyped the most? You got to pick one for me.
One song, I listen to a lot of Young Boy and Lil Baby, so
okay.
One song I listen to every game, before every game, is Lil Top by Young Boy.
That's my number one Young Boy song. If I had to pick one, Lil Top is the best Young Boy song. That's what's up. Nice. All right, last question. We're going to have some fun. I know you're a D1 athlete. Don't tell your health coach this one, but you got a late night snack. What are you eating?
Oh, man. I'll be smashing the oatmeal cream pies.
I love it. All right, man. I don't want to take any more of your time. I know your time is valuable. You're grinding. And for the viewers who don't know, Vanderbilt has Bama this week. I'm rooting for Vandy in this game. I'm hoping you guys can take them out. But yeah, I'm hoping that you show out, ball out, and then keep it up. 7 touchdowns in the nation, leading it. All right, and much more to come. Right, Will Sheppard. Thank you for your time, and have a good night, man.
Sure, I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.